Okay. Now under the vinaigrette, I'm going to go ahead and take a jalapeno. So I'm going to seed a little bit. I don't want it to.
Thank you.
I don't want it to be too hot, and if I put the seeds in there, it's going to make it real hot. So I'm going to take the ribs out of that. See how I took the rib out of that?
Okay.
That's just taking the seed out, which will make the jalapeno less hot. Because about 80-90% of the heat is right there in those seeds. That way we can get the flavor without getting the heat. Okay, so we've got a little bit of jalapeno there.
Folks, just a reminder that we have Dave Shipley from SoMa Diner. We're doing a cooking demonstration right now, right in front of us.
A little bit of cilantro.
Come on out, take a look.
Just coarse chop that up.
What are you making, Dave?
I'm doing an heirloom organic salad.
Sorry. Here at the truck started. Say that again.
I'm doing a salad featuring local ingredients. I've got baby bok choy.
He's
I've
going
got
to prepare a
bok
salad
choy.
featuring local ingredients. Come on out and check it out. Dave Shipley from SoMa Diner right now.
I'm going to go ahead and beef this up. Yeah, I'd use this oil now because I can make an instant vinaigrette with this. Like I said, I take this and some toasted sesame and some champagne vinegar, or this, and that flavor of that orange oil really comes out. There, we've just got the vinaigrette, a little bit of the chopped up jalapeno, and we've got the cilantro in there. And these have all been wiped off, they've all been cleaned. They're grown hydroponically and grown with a lot of love. Sometimes people come to my restaurant and they tell me that they can taste the love in my food. And I can tell you that some of the people that grow my vegetables, I can taste the love in their food. And other farmers ask them how they are able to grow such beautiful vegetables. And Dennis, the guy who grew all these, says, well, do you talk to your vegetables? I said, what do you mean talk to your vegetables? He goes, I get out in my garden, and every day when I'm out picking, I'm talking to my vegetables. I want to make sure they know that I'm loved. And this right here, this is, like I was saying before, this is called a baby bok choy because that bok choy is going to get big. It'll get real big, and that's what they put into, hello. This right here, this is called a dwarf bok choy. It's fully grown, and all it'll do, it's getting ready to flower. See the flower coming? It'll shoot up, and it's done with growth. This one will keep getting bigger. But when lettuces are small like this, they're less chewy and don't have to be cooked. Regular sized bok choy, you need to go ahead and cook it. It's in stir fries and stuff like this. This is really good in stir fries, but you can throw it in right at the end of the stir fry. The regular bok choy, you're going to want to cook it for a while in there. And
you put the bloom in?
Sorry, totally.
Questions.
Oh yeah, no, this is interactive. Actually, when I go out in the garden, Dennis, the guy who picks these with me, the flowers come up like that, and he just leans over and bites the flowers off the top of them. But anytime that a vegetable or an herb is edible, then the flowers are also edible too. So whether it's rosemary goes to flower, everything eventually has a flower on it, mint, and when those flowers come out, they have the essence of the herb, and they also have, they're beautiful. And these, yeah, you can see these little yellow things coming out here? That's what ends up happening. When the dwarf bok choy goes, it goes to seed, it's done, and it starts to spread out. And it will get this big, and it will become like a palm tree almost with the thing coming off. But that's why they go ahead and harvest them all right about now. I've got that local wine dinner coming up next week, and that'll be the last of the bok choy. What I found through coming down and talking to farmers and stuff, it's something I kind of knew before, but it really gears me towards finding out what's getting ready to, if they've got thousands of pounds of sweet onions, which they do in January, or thousands of pounds of bok choy, which they do in December, you know, it starts you thinking that you should be using what they have a lot of. A, because it's the freshest possible thing you can have, because it's at the peak of its season. B, it's going to be less expensive because they've got a lot of it, and that's a commodity. So now this year coming up and this last year, I've really geared myself towards much more seasonality than I did before, because I realized that these guys over here that grow, they've got so many sweet onions coming up in January, and so now I know when it comes up, you know, when the baby bok choy and radishes are now, you know, I work by Tropicana, and about 4 days ago, the orange trucks